But let me sit up and look professional. Man, I'd like to welcome y'all to Deep in the Swamp. It's your boy Q and MG. Man, you know how we do it, man. We bring you nothing but good news. At least that's how we present it. And today we're gonna talk about what you want to start out with today first, MG. You want to start out speaking about the basketball team since we just watched them last night get a great victory. Um, they scratched and clawed their way to a win.
Yeah.
I was just talking to MG actually about this. Once we lost our top scorer, man, I was very worried. I'm not gonna lie. I was worried, man, and man, he did what kills me, bro, is this man had 3 fouls, correct? You get 5 fouls in college. Let me tell y'all now, okay?
Yeah.
Uh, he had 3 fouls. He sees the guy. He gets a turnover. They run down the court, get ready to do a layup. He fouls the guy, which is a dumb foul. Just let him have the 2 points when you got 3 fouls. All right, you foul him. You get 4 fouls. So obviously, coach gonna sit you because we got, I think, 12 minutes left in the game. I can't even remember to be honest with you. It was over 12 minutes left in the game.
Yeah.
And so coach get ready to sit him because he got one more foul to go. On the way to the bench, this man start running his mouth to the ref, get a technical foul. So he gets 2 fouls within 15 seconds.
Yeah.
He is now fouled out. I'm gonna tell you, listen, if you didn't watch the game, I'm gonna tell you, there's a point in the game, right? He got ready to go back to the bench. He talked to Coach Golden, Todd Golden, and you know what I'm saying? Todd Golden listen to his BS explanation. He let it go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's when, listen, one thing about our people, MG, we can't hide how we feel with our face. We might not
Yeah.
say nothing. But listen, when he went to our assistant coaches, which is 3 black men, by the way, I'm gonna give y'all a secret. He went up to them boys and they both, I'm gonna tell you, simultaneously stick their hand out and said, "What happened?" This man said, "I said this," and they didn't even let him finish. All three went like, "In word, you don't get out my face and sit on the bench. Anything you got to say is just you a leader. You just fired out,
Yeah.
and you tell me you fired out from running your mouth, not a physical play, not a basketball play, but as a senior, you running your mouth, and that's get you fired out. Like leadership." Now, the one thing I did like about him, every time out, every huddle, he was the first one in there.
Hmm.
Even though he was out of the game, he was cheering his teammates on. He was doing all the right things, but you should have never been in that position.
Yeah.
Um, Tyree Samuel, great game, great game.
He
Will
saved us.
Richard, man, Will Richard really. I thought we was gonna. I thought that man was throwing buckets. I mean, he lost his confidence. He's a great player, great player. But Will Richard was 0 for 8 last night from 3 point line, and then
Hmm.
finally hit one. But what's crazy is the one he hit is probably saved him.
Yeah.
3 pointer that he hit, it's all about timing, man. So shout out to each and every play. And at the end of that game, I really seen what Todd Golden was trying to build and what he has built.
Yeah.
I always like to have a superstar on the team, but some coaches like Pop and that's the biggest one I can think of right now. Like the coach of the Spurs. Um, he doesn't really care about superstars. He wants 4 or 5 players that's able to beat you at any night.
Yeah.
But none of them are stars, but together they are a huge star because anybody can go off that night.
Yeah.
And I like the way that the strategy helped us last night because we had two of our best shooters on the team. One went out and the other one was cold. Zion Pullin, you a beast. NBA. I said we didn't have no NBA players, but man, I think we got a couple. I think we got a couple, man. They making me shut up. They really making me shut up, man. Respect to all the boys and we love, man. Hey, man, y'all boys ball.
Yeah.
What you think, MG?
Um, I want to start probably how we start every episode when we talk about the Gator basketball team.
Mhm.
I want to extend an apology to Todd Golden
Yeah.
because um, the it's one thing I didn't expect from this team is that
Mhm.
these kids, bro, they play really hard. Like they play every single whistle,
Right.
um, and you know they never really give up. Cause like when I was watching the game, and Nick, I think the other kid's name is Nick Honor from Missouri.
Yeah.
When Nick Honor was like getting into his groove and going off, I was like, oh snap. And then like I saw he was from Orlando. I was like,
Mhm.
oh, he probably trying to lay it on us since he
Yeah, 'cause we
yeah
didn't
cause,
recruit
yeah. So but at the end of the day, you know, you had no names basically, not really calling him a no name, but you know, Tyrese Samuel comes
him. Yeah.
out and has like the game of his life.
Yeah.
And and like that's really like all you can really ask for at the end of the
Mhm.
day as a coach, because when you don't have NBA talent or the top echelon of NBA talent, like we ain't got no Cooper Flag, we ain't got no we ain't got no Anthony Edwards, we ain't got no Lamelo Ball, we ain't got none of them kids, none of them type of kids. But when you don't
Yeah.
have those types of kids, it having your seniors, and I think Tyree Samuel is a senior, having your
Mhm.
seniors step up to the plate and say, "Hey, I'm gonna take us there." That
Mhm.
that really that really that really changes the perspective of the team,
Yeah.
because
I
every
agree.
time I every time I watch them, bro, like I really believe that.
Brother. We Sweet 16 no matter what, but I see us Elite Eight, Final
Yeah,
Four. All right. When it comes to our guards, we have championship guards. If you want me to be honest with you, them boys play defense. Them boys can shoot. We just our big man is a little suspect. They're
yeah,
great at offensive rebounding, but when it comes to grit or when it comes to size, they're very tall but very skinny.
hmm,
Tyrese Samuel is our best guy in the post, our best guy, our best big man in my opinion. He's
yeah,
6'10", about 240. He was giving it to that dude last night. I can't even remember the kid's name. But the kid was like 7'6", and this man would be all over. Samuel's only 6'10".
yeah,
This man would put his shoulder right in that chest so he can't jump and just go right up over. And it was just too much weight from him.
yeah,
And if Hargerman, or I can't really say his name, the center, our center, and Hog, if them two actually had a little weight to them, if they get in the weight room this year, next year is going to be even better for them
hmm,
two. But when it comes to our guards, I think that we have a top five in the country when it comes to guard.
yeah,
If Krugel, if Riley Krugel was anything of a shell of himself, I could see us being a Final Four team. We just don't have a bench. We do not have a bench, and that's our
yeah.
only problem. If Krugel, which I think Krugel may show up in the tournament. This is
Hopefully,
just me. This is just me. I just feel like he'll get out the slump eventually. And all you need is a good tournament. People forget all about that.
hmm,
I just think that his game is more fit and more suited for the NBA, which is more spacing, more one-on-one gaming. College is
hmm,
more plays, more zone looks. You know what I mean? It's more team oriented.
yeah,
For he just may not be this type of system guy, but either
hmm,
way, Todd, he's too great of a player. Todd has to figure out a way to get him involved. If we're gonna go anytime, go deep
yeah.
in the tournament.
Yeah, I feel you though. I mean,
Mm.
to my surprise, bro, we have a team that can actually make a little bit of noise, and Elite Eight doesn't seem ridiculous to say. At
You're
at the
right.
at the well, I'm only going from from what you said, like, because
Yeah,
I really didn't have no expectations for him, but because like as I always state, I thought we was just going to be complete trash this year. But
I thought. Well, I thought that we would possibly make the tournament, but I honestly didn't know. Like, I'm like, man, who are these small school guys? And then when I did my research, I was like, all right, they're gonna be good because they're not just small time school guys. They're the
mhm,
best of the small town school. You know what I mean? Like, it's small schools, but they're the best of the best. Like all league players, first team all league defensive player of the year with Tyrese Samuel, and you're seeing it.
mhm,
We're third in the country in offensive rebounds. We're fifth overall in the country in rebounds in general, which is crazy to me.
yeah, that's crazy.
Uh, yeah, like rebounding is very important in basketball. Like when it comes to offensive rebound, that's second chance points. We shoot a lot of threes.
Yeah,
Getting those long rebounds is very important for us to get out and score quickly and handle things quickly. You know, sorry about that. I'm legit coming in. You know how it is. So anyway, so like I was saying, like with the pace that we play and the threes that we shoot, for us to be a top rebounding team is very commendable, like to our coach,
hmm,
because we're a fast-paced Golden State Warrior team, and you're not used to Golden State leading league and rebounding.
yeah. I like every like all the expectations, like, well, I guess like all the doubt I had about Todd Golden going at the beginning of the season, he's not even slowly, like at a very fast pace, he's proven me wrong.
Oh
Cause
yeah,
like
same.
I I did
He's
not,
earned.
yeah, I did not expect this. I'm not going to be one of them people that come on here and lie and say, well, I saw this. I did not expect for us to be very good
Yeah.
at all. And it's just like to be in the position that we in now, to
Coach.
be in to be in the tournament and to beat the teams that we beat. I can't help but give him his credit for that.
Oh yeah. Todd Golden might get a good look at Coach of the Year. Depends on how well we end in the SEC tournament. I think he definitely should get a good look at SEC Coach of the Year.
Yeah,
There's no, I don't see if he doesn't, if we finish in the final when it comes to the SEC tournament or win the SEC tournament, there, there's no doubt he will win the SEC Coach of the Year. It's not even going to be close. The team that we had coming into the year, nobody thought we would be anything. Nobody thought we would do anything.
yeah,
Therefore, the achievement that we have, which is any, as making the tournament and winning around 32, it was a successful season,
yeah,
plain and simple. Now, next year, it's going to be a little harder for Todd Golden because there's going to be expectations like we used to have.
yeah,
Welcome back. You're going to feel what it's like to be at UL when those
yeah,
expectations are back at Billy level,
yeah,
Billy Donovan level.
yeah,
Making the tournament wasn't enough. That was like, duh, like that's what you supposed to do. When Billy Donovan was here, making the tournament was just like, yeah, he spoiled us.
yeah,
You know what I mean? But we're not
yeah,
spending the whole segment on basketball. I promise you that. We are gonna speak on some football news that is very, very important. I'm gonna tell you about Billy. Billy Napier has a great sense of humor.
yeah,
Great sense of humor, in my opinion. Not only was he tired of hearing y'all cry about an offensive coordinator, he said, "Here, I'll give you an offensive Russ Callaway. Is that gonna stop you crying? Oh no, you don't like that hire, right? Because I just promoted. I'm lazy. I just promoted within. So all right, I go get an offensive coordinator that's been an offensive coordinator at Texas, TCU University, Arkansas University, and the NFL. And I'm gonna hire him as an analyst, quote unquote.
Yeah.
We both know that they ain't gonna be in there calling the plays and doing all that. We both know this. So not only did Billy get y'all the offensive coordinator, the man got to a babysitter offensive coordinator. If you don't stop crying now, like the man literally throwing it in your face, like, do y'all want me to go get another one? Because
Yeah.
I can't call plays, obviously. I'll get 6 offensive coordinators. Would that make you shut up? Like the man is
That's
trying everything that he can, you know what I mean? And in my opinion, and we still have an opening at the coaching staff, on the field coaching staff, which is 10 members. We only have 9.
mm-hmm.
When he hired another offensive coordinator, I mean another offensive line coach, he's always had 2 offensive line coaches in every tenure that he had as a head coach.
Yeah.
Therefore, when he hires another one, please do not cry. Oh my God, he got 2 offensive line. He already gave you an offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Therefore, so he can make sure that he can go make this offensive line hire and don't hear no crying, and it's the best for the team, but we still gonna hear crying.
Yeah.
We really are.
Yeah. I mean, some people just ain't satisfied, man, and that's mainly like what it boils down to. I just feel that a lot of people are. I just think that a lot of people are holding us to a certain standard that's not feasible in a sense because we have all of this
All of the above, you need size.
yeah.
And there he is again. My boy's back.
Yeah, man.
Sorry for the interruption, my boy.
No, 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 good.
But like I was saying, he's doubling down on trying to fix the offense. The
Mm-hmm.
offense actually pretty decent throughout the season.
Yeah.
It's just that you wanna hit the next level. You wanna always progress, and you wanna always see where you can do better. There was room to improve, so therefore improve.
Mm-hmm.
Our defense was reshuffled. Our whole defensive staff was reshuffled. We have the only retaining coaches that we have is Mike Peterson and
Brandon Spikes.
and Brandon Spike, which is an off field coach. I'm trying to
Yeah.
think of the on field coaches that actually was retained. We lost our linebacker coach to be the defensive coordinator at Texas A&M. We lost. Remember, I don't say the names, you guys. Once they leave Florida, I do not say their name anymore. So don't say, "Oh, he don't know their name." Nah, I'm not saying their name. They're not part of UL. You will not get no. So we lost a DB coach.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't even know where he went. I think he went to Texas A&M as well.
Yeah,
We
I think
lost our
so.
D-line coach. He went to Texas A&M. I guess they went shopping for like the worst coaches of last year. They was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go with it. Florida
Yeah.
coaches. Then they're thinking about firing them, right? Let's hire them. So
Yeah.
like I don't know. Texas A&M just trying ish. If you know what I mean. They just trying this and trying this, like Cat Williams say, trying this and trying this.
I mean,
But
and they got talent over
transferred
there,
the
bro.
whole defensive room, bro. We've done everything. Billy's done everything he possibly can as coaching hire.
Yeah.
You know, Dan Enos is just another one on that man. I just feel like it was a great hire. Another voice for Graham Mertz. He's an excellent quarterback coach.
Yeah,
Um, what's your opinion on the hire, Marquis?
I think it's good, man. You know, you bring another guy into the fold that is proven, and it's somebody
Need
that
that.
can be it's somebody else that can be like a voice of reason in a sense, and make Billy's load a little bit easy because I feel like a lot of the times he's trying to shoulder all the responsibility by himself, and you need a coaching staff that know what they doing and know how to get you there and like know how to pick you up when you fall in a sense. And,
I agree.
having somebody like Enos come in who basically who who how can I say this, who basically helped make KJ Jefferson
Hmm.
somehow somewhat of a household name.
Oh yeah,
And
their
it's
offensive line
just
is terrible. Their offensive
yeah,
line was terrible. MG.
yeah,
It was. They were ranked second lowest in the SEC. The only one worse than them was Vanderbilt.
yeah.
It's a pro style offense, But like you were saying, Marquise, it's just another guy in the room that we need, another brain to take off a Billy plate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you a question, MG. Do you think Rob Sale has anything to do with the game planning, like the run game or the pass game? Do you think he has anything to do with that during the week?
Um, I don't
Because
know.
he has a co-offensive coordinator title, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So like, why? Like, I'm not speaking bad on him. I'm not saying because I'm really trying to like get off the Rob Sale hate. He's our offensive line coach. We're gonna he's doing well with recruiting. I'm giving his props where it's deserved. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Jake Slaughter, by the way, let's give a shout out to Jake Slaughter. He is ranked top 10 returning offensive lineman in the country. That is huge.
Yeah.
Huge. Actually ranked number 8. What is more scary is Alabama has 3 players that's ranked in the top 8 returning offensive linemen. Georgia has 2. It's got to be beautiful. Got to be beautiful to feel like them. And Iowa has 2. That wasn't even shocking to me because it's Iowa.
I
Them
mean, I
boys
mean,
line.
we got Tristan Wirfs from Iowa.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like Iowa, and wasn't this another guy but from Iowa before Tristan Wirth? It was like one more that went like top 5, and he was raw. I can't remember his name though.
I I,
He's
I
another.
think I think he went to. I think he
Was it
was
the
like.
Lions?
I think so. It
I
was
think it was
either
the Lions. That big dude.
it was either that or the Chargers. Oh, let me see.
It was another one. I can't remember. But he was the Pro Bowler. He's the reason Tristan Wirth even got looked at like that.
Mm,
Like they was like, oh, he's just another one coming out of Iowa. You know what I mean? Another first round value pick. And they were showing the guy highlights saying like Tristan Wirth just like him, just a little more stout.
mm.
He wasn't as tall. Like Tristan Wirth was shorter than that guy actually.
Oh, let me see.
It was the white guy. Or God, what was his name, man? Big dude, man.
Oh, let me see. Uh,
While you looking at I'm gonna think about speaking of that, who do you think gonna be starting the offensive line?
I still gotta look at it really. I don't really know.
Yeah, I'm just saying here because like we have a lot of projections. They put out projections now, and
Yeah.
when it comes to offensive line, guys, injury is very very huge. In summer camp and spring, there's a lot of injury, and with spring is you can never count on somebody being a starter. You know, we'll hear about somebody in spring showing out, whether that's a wide receiver or a running back, and then we never hear about them during the fall.
Yeah,
They never actually come to fruition. It never happened.
yeah,
I forgot who that was, MG last year that had all them catches and all them yards. They was talking about during spring gonna have a breakout year, then he did nothing. I think it was Jacquez Frazier.
yeah, yeah. I think so. Cause
Remember he was
like,
making all the catches in practice and stuff.
yeah, like it was high hopes for him. Like ever
Yes, it
since he
was.
came there, and he ain't done nothing. So I don't know.
He ain't done
But
nothing at all. That's the problem. He
but
could do way better than he doing, but he didn't. Like I don't understand what's the problem. He's 6'4" with speed, man.
some kids just don't want it.
You right, MG. You right. Cause the man, he's had moments. That's the best way I could put it.
Yeah,
He's had moments where we thought, okay, now he catching on. He's
yeah,
catching on. When Caleb Douglas got hurt, that was his moment to take over.
yeah.
Like Caleb Douglas got hurt for the season, man.
Cause like you can see like a clear difference in between like watching him at Dunellen and then
Yeah.
watching him at Florida. You can see like a clear difference of because like
Is
I
it
I
lack of
I don't know because like I see it basically the same way like I see Daniel Jones, the quarterback
mm,
for the Giants. Like that year when he was up to get his money for the extension,
mm.
he played lights out. Then like when he got his money, he stopped caring.
I was a whole different quarterback.
And then it's just
Whole
like
different
I see it the same way with like a kid like Frazier's. He got out of Dunedin, made it to UF, just really stopped caring.
He may have got complacent. We will never know, man. There's a lot of talent in that wide receiver room, man. But I could tell you before we got our top, four wide receivers that we have in now from Dyke, Andy Jean, Aiden Mizell, and Eugene Wilson. Before we got them, he had an ample opportunity to take over. We wanted him to. We needed him to. Instead, we had a quarterback. I mean, a guy who played quarterback in high school transitioning into the best freshman wide receiver of that class, Caleb Douglas. He was what Jacquez Frazier was supposed to be. But like I
Yeah,
said, I'm not gonna sit here and bag on the kid. We wish he's with the Gators. We wish him nothing but the best. We obviously love you, man. We think that you have the potential to be great, or we wouldn't even be talking about it. We would just say, you know what I mean? It is what it is, and move on.
I thought I legitimately think he has second to early second to mid first round like talent. I think he's that talented, but he just doesn't care. And like
Yeah,
and you can see it because it's just like okay, kind of sort of like you said, you six
mm,
four, you can run like the wind, you can catch, you can do all the things needed. Why aren't you
yeah.
playing? Because like the only explanation is it's a test of will. It's not like Billy doesn't need you.
Oh,
You
we
know what I'm
need
saying? Because
definitely need.
yeah, some kids just don't want it. We played with people like that. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Who got all the
Priorities.
talent? Who got
Everybody
all
priorities.
yeah? Who got all the talent in the world? They just don't care. They don't
Yeah,
push themselves.
you don't know. Like I said, man, we enjoy we enjoy watching kids from our area make it. We
Yeah,
just wish them the best. We're definitely not bagging on them at all.
yeah,
We
yeah,
just
yeah.
want you to live up to your full potential, and that's it, man. I don't know why you're not, and I'm not gonna speculate on why you're not. I'm just gonna say that I just I hope you the best, and I hope this be a breakout year for you. Maybe you're that wide receiver this year that they think Dyke gonna be from Wisconsin.
Yeah,
Maybe you're the reason that we forget that we even brought him in as a transfer.
yeah. I hope
Oh
so.
shit. I hope that you have that breakout year this year, and I believe in you, man. I really do.
Cause
So that's
like
what we're talking about, you
yeah,
know.
he's 100 times more talented than I ever could dream of being.
Yeah,
And it's just
and that's
like
why we saying we just want you to see it. Put, we want to
yeah,
see it.
cause like if if he put in the proper work like I know he could, because you seen it at Dunellen, when he was there.
Oh,
If he puts in the proper work like I know he could, and he fails, then I could be like, okay, you gave it a shot. It's just not it. But
yeah,
from our perspective, it looked like he's not even trying,
yeah. Well,
and that's
eh, oh, I'm sorry.
and
Go ahead.
that's what's killing me.
Mm. Well, like I was saying though, brother, we gonna see.
Yeah, we're gonna
Like
see.
I said, he gonna make us eat our words. I know he is. He gonna make us eat
I
our
I
words.
I,
Come out and ball this spring. Come out and show
I
out.
hope he does.
You know what I'm gonna do, MG? You know what I'm gonna do, MG? I'm gonna hit that man up on the ground. I'm gonna hit that man up on TikTok. Hey, I'm gonna send him this video. Hey man, my partner would talk about you. You wanna respond?
Eh,
Hey
eh,
man,
eh,
you had a
eh,
great year, my boy. We 9-3. We in the playoffs, like I said we was gonna be. You got 600-yard receiving, 4 touchdowns. I mean, you did your thing this year, my boy. Eugene at 1,000 yards, total yards. Wow, you did your thing.
because I think it's just the fact we need
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Richardson. Anthony Richardson used to play football with my little brother Alex.
Mm-hmm.
He used to play with him in middle school. It was him and the kid Garrett Nussmeyer. He the quarterback for LSU right now.
Yeah.
The both of them used to play with Alex when he was in middle school. He used to play in the little middle school league in Gainesville. And so like me seeing these kids like when they was like this, and then they grow up to be these
NFL draft pick,
yeah,
top
yeah.
five.
I'm holding him to a much higher standard. I'm holding him to a much higher standard than I would somebody from California. I know it's unrealistic, but at the same time, it's just like, bro, like I'm kind of sort of living through you because like
Mm,
basically like I said about the kid from Dunella, Anthony Richardson is a million times the better football player than I ever could dream of being,
mm,
and we see it. I
mm,
just want him to exceed those expectations, and it's kind of like me and my home was talking about last year for the draft. Him going to Indianapolis to a place that's going to be patient with him. That's good because I told him I was like the one thing I didn't want to happen is for him to go to a place like the Panthers, and then they put all the blame on him and everything is his fault, even though you put him in a messed up situation.
mm.
You go to a team like the Colts where they're gonna be patient with you, and then you can show your greatness as you go along. Perfect situation. Even though I even though I selfishly wanted him to stay another year, I can understand why he wanted to leave. And then it's just like I'm happy that you went to the situation that you went to because I want to see you be successful because that brings more light to the kids in our area. You know what I'm saying? That make a scout want to come to Williston,
Speaking of that,
want to come to Chiefland, want to come to Bronson.
I want to speak on one more thing before we get out of here. It is kind of Gator related. But it's one more topic I want to speak on before we leave out of here, man. We don't been on and got y'all ear for a minute, but hey, man, this is what we call a barbecue question. We're gonna start having a session at the end of these things where I'm gonna ask MG a barbecue question, which is a question that we would usually ask each other at the barbecue, offline, off air. You know what I'm saying? Between them, brothers, if you know what I mean. So again, MG,
What's up?
the barbecue question of the day.
Oh Lord.
If you was Cam Newton, what would have happened?
Um, First of all,
You
I'm
know,
gonna say,
okay, set the stage real quick. I'm gonna make it very quick. We can't stay on this very long. All
yeah,
right,
yeah, yeah.
Cam Newton, he gives back. He has 7-on-7 camps for kids. He's been doing it for the past 15 years. Him and his
Yeah,
dad started this camp um 15 years ago to train kids to teach them how to be a quarterback in high school, college, and in NFL. Trying to teach them what it takes to be an NFL player, to represent yourself. Basically, he's giving back to the community of these people, of kids who look like me and MG.
which is
Oh, and also
amazing.
Cam Newton.
Which is
And
amazing.
these kids are not highly rated kids like Peyton Manning go see and Eli Manning go see. No, 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 no. These are not the ESPN high school kids. These are the kids that nobody has heard of. They have no uh scouting. They have nobody looking at them. This is Cam Newton trying to put them on the map. All right, to keep it very short. He was throwing a 7-on-7 event. Two high school kids got a little more disrespectful. Decided that they will be, they'll go famous if they swing on Cam Newton. So that's what they did. They tried to jump Cam Newton, 3 or 4 people, and it ended very, very, very badly because all Cam Newton did was hold one in the headlock, throw the other one away as he's proceeded to mash the other one in the face. Or should I say press? I'm sorry for being country. But Cam Newton's a country mother joke, and that boy got that country boy strength. I'm gonna tell y'all now, those were kids is the only reason he didn't swing or choke them kids out. The only reason. I need y'all to understand before MG finish this and answer this barbecue question. Cam Newton is 6'5", 260 pounds,
Muscle.
muscle. What an ex NFL player? What y'all? What dope? Sorry for saying that. What was y'all on when y'all went to this 7-on-7 camp? MG, what would you do? And how did you think he handled himself? Barbecue question of the week.
Well, first of all, I commend Cam for the way he handled that.
Facts.
Um, because he handled it like a person who knows they have a lot to lose.
Yes.
So it's just like, okay, I'm gonna protect myself, but I ain't gonna try to hurt nobody.
Yeah. All he did was
Because like,
protect self
yeah,
defense.
cause basically, like basically, like you said, like Cam is a big dude. You know, he every bit of 6'5", 260. Like that Joker, that
We talk about
he
the guy that ran over linebackers, bro, and you swang on him. He ain't
well,
run over DBs like Derrick Henry, bro. This man went head to head with linebackers and got up dancing, doing this after he run him over. And y'all
but
want to swing on that?
but I will say this:
Man, kids these days, MG.
what happened there makes you not want to do nothing for your community.
And it was people who look like us. That's why we keep saying this. I'm sorry, guys. This is a barbecue question because it's about people, man. Like it hurts. It hurts
Yeah.
to see, man. Like it's embarrassing. For our audience, this is embarrassing. Like this is not the I hate to say it, this ain't the rap game, man. Where it's like when you get in a fight and that's cool, man. We all grown men, bro.
Hmm.
We all grown men with families, bro. Like You kids either here to learn something or like stop wasting people's time. Don't go to the
Hmm.
camp if you don't want to go there to learn nothing. That's what I don't understand. He need to quit making it free. He
Yeah,
need to quit making it free. The minute that it's $100, I bet he won't go there acting up. Cause then your mom, I got your money already. You can leave.
yeah. I mean,
And but he
but
trying to
but
give back. He's trying to
but but
give back.
but at the end of the day, and this is what I used to preach all the time. I feel like when it comes to the black community, we are our own worst enemy,
Mm,
and it's just like you make you make people not want to help you, like,
free.
cause people will look at the situation with Cam Newton and be like, well, see, this is the reason why I don't want to do so and so.
Yep.
You know what I'm
This
saying? Cause like, cause
own people.
cause, cause yeah, cause like it's a kid. It's a kid. His name Quinion Mitchell. He from Williston,
Yep. Yep.
and he went to Toledo, and he's gonna be in the NFL draft this year. If he looking at that situation, you can't be mad at him if he say, "Man, I don't want to come back to Williston to do this or try to help y'all." Cause look at this.
Get shot at.
You know, he
I'm
has
sorry
every
for
he
that,
he,
and
he
I'm
has
sorry.
he has
It's
every
just
right to feel that way.
it's my first thought, and I'm sure that's that kid first thought. Like, man, I would have to hire so many policemen to have a good time to even throw something.
And
You
and
know,
and and
like,
and
come on,
and,
man.
and, and, and this here is my thing. If it's a place where I have to go, where police have to be involved, where I have to have the police there,
I don't
or
want to
have,
go.
yeah, exactly.
I don't want to go.
And,
But like,
and
we
you can't trust
appreciate
it.
it, man. Like, we ain't gonna get too deep into it. We just wanted to touch on it with you guys because that's something that comes deep in the heart, and that's a whole nother segment we would have to
Yeah.
take on it, to get across the point that we want to cross. But just know that deep in the swamp, we do not promote violence. We do not promote ignorance. We do not promote someone not appreciating the opportunity that they see that they have right in front of them. You're talking about a black man who looks like you, dreadlocks, not no haircut, no. He looks just like you, my boy.
Yeah.
He talks just like you, my guy. It's like he's one of us, my guy. Like he ain't Russell Wilson. I'm gonna put it out there. He ain't Russell Wilson. Like he one of us. He
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson, one of us. Like like why would you kill this man image, bro? Like what he trying to do for the people, for our people,
Yeah.
what he trying to represent. Like you know how many times they try to get Cam Newton to cut his hair and talk this way and not talk that way, man. Like
That's
them,
that's that,
bro.
that's part of the reason why he couldn't get a
That's
job.
part of the reason he's not in the NFL no more, man. It's because of his dreadlocks. His. You guys get dreadlocks because it look cool, man. We got dreadlocks because our culture. That's man. I'm getting hyped from this. It's deep, man. Y'all jits don't understand that. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is roots. This is power to my father above. This is man. You guys don't understand what he represents is deep to our culture, and it's something we should respect. That's all I'm
Okay.
trying to say.
Okay. And another thing, this is what we talked about earlier. I think the offensive lineman you was talking about was Brandon Scherf.
Brandon Scherf, that man, sheriff or sheriff. I
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
now. S
something
E
like that.
R I F F.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember him.
He
He
got
had long,
he,
dude,
he
like
he
6'7",
yeah, he got drafted fifth overall.
overall.
And
And another player that was great out of Iowa.
yeah, it
But
was it
yeah,
was
I like this thing. Oh, my bad, brother. Go ahead. What was
no
you
no
saying?
no. Go ahead.
But like MG was saying, man, we just we like to appreciate you all for being here. Subscribe, like our channel, Deep in the Swamp. You can find us here every Monday, Tuesday, or whatever day that we decide to record. Just know it's gonna be dropped.
Yeah.
Uh, we like y'all to Subscribe to our Facebook as well, Deep in the Swamp. We try to keep it consistent with both of them, but with life comes is hard. Just know we ain't going nowhere. We will bring the news to you every chance we get. MG, you got anything else to say, brother?
Um, Nothing but I guess good luck to the good luck to the kid. Good luck to the young men that's going to be participating in the combine this weekend. I hope
Yes,
I hope like they get the recognition that they deserve, and
yes.
somebody
No
pick them up
injuries.
in the next couple of months.
God
Yeah,
bless. No injuries. God bless them young men. I know we saying young men like we 40, 50 years old, but y'all gotta understand these are still kids to us.
yeah,
But
yeah. You got
bless you, bless all you young men. I hope you accomplish. Man, I'm still trying to live the dream that I live. I'm still chasing the dream so I can take care of my family and take care of my mother. So as a kid, I can respect you being 21, 22, and having the opportunity to take care of your family. My brother, much power and all power to all of you. And I hope
yeah,
you achieve it. I truly hope you achieve it because that feeling is something we all chase. I promise.
yeah.
We want to thank you again for coming to Deep in the Swamp. We sorry for getting deep on y'all, but it's gonna be so much like this, man. With me and MG, we don't hold back, man. We speak our mind,
Yeah.
and I told you that at the beginning. So again, as always, go Gators.